Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create these great scroll animations that we're going to use to build this nice services section. When we click Weave Services, we can see our cards take their places with some nice staggered zoom out and fade in effect, which is completed by another great animation for the button. You can find the remix link for the file in the description, which includes also a starter page if you want to build with me. And let's get started. We have a hero section with a wave gradient shader I customized. If you'd like to check my tutorial about shaders, you can find its link in the description, by the way, and the button that is linked to the services section. Let's start with creating a service card. After selecting services stack, I will create a frame and rename it service card. I will turn its layout on, make its fill dark blue, its alpha 30%, make its radius 16 pixels. I will click border, make its color turquoise, make its width 0 for now, click border per side, and make its top border 2 pixels. I will click insert button at top, and under icons I'm gonna drag feather icons into card. Once the feather icon component is placed, I will make its width and height 40 pixels, stroke turquoise. Then I'm gonna select service card, making sure its layout direction is vertical. I will make its distribute start, gap 24 pixels, make its top and bottom paddings 48, while making left and right ones 24. Now we can start adding its content, right? First I will change icon to monitor, copy the headline from the hero and paste it into cart. I will make its content uix design and its size 17 pixels. Then I will copy the text in the hero section, then again paste it into the card, make its text style body, and paste its content. Then I'm gonna make its width 300 pixels. Now we can select the card stack, make its width fit content, and height 300 pixels. For easy customization, we can turn the card into a component and start assigning its content to variables, right? First I will select the icon, and under its component properties I will click the label icon and create a variable. Then I'm gonna select the title. Under text section I'm gonna assign its value to a plain text variable. Next I will select the body text, clicking its, again, contents label. This time I'm gonna create a formatted text variable. Now that we have our services card, we can go back to homepage, duplicate it twice. And since we're gonna also need a button here, I'll wrap them in a stack, rename it services cards, make its layout direction horizontal, and gap 24 pixels. Now we can change the content of our second and third cards using the component variables, right? So I will select the second card under its component properties. I'm gonna change its icon to pen tool, title visual design, and also paste its text content, right? Then select the third card, make its icon framer, change its title content to framer development, and also paste its text content. Now we can copy the button in the hero section, pasted it in our services stack, and since this is already a component, we can change its text easily using its component properties to explore my work, right? And since this is for educational purposes, we can link it to our hero section. Actually, since I copied this from starter page, I need to change its link to the home page, and section is gonna be hero. I guess we need to change also page that's in the link of the Weave Services button, right? Let's preview, and when I click Weave Services button, we go directly to the services section, and we can go back to hero by clicking the button we have there, right? Now we can add the card animations. I will select the first card, clicking Effects on the right panel. I will add a scroll animation. Trigger is gonna be a layering view, start is gonna be center, and I'm gonna click enter. I will leave opacity as 0, make the scale 1.5. Let's preview, and we can see when the first card is in the view, it zooms out and takes its place with a nice animation, right? Let's copy the effect to the other cards, so I will right click, copy effects. Then I'm gonna select second and third cards, right click, and paste effects. We can preview again and see all three cards have the same zoom out and fade in effect happening simultaneously, right? But we can make it better with some stagger, adding an increasing delay to each card. So I will select the second card, click its scroll animation, click enter. Since enter and exit settings are locked, they're gonna be changed at the same time. I will click its transition and enter 0.2 for its delay. Select the third card and make its delay 0.4. Basically, we are increasing its delay by 0.2. Let's preview. And as I see it, animation is not fully visible. I guess because of the overflow value of services card stack. As I see it, it's clip. I'm gonna make its overflow visible. Let's check again. And our animation looks great with those delays, right? To make the animation even more interesting, we can also animate the bottom below the cards. So I will select it. Again, click in Effects. I'm gonna add a scroll animation. I will unlock Enter and Exit, since I don't want this button to be animated while exiting the Services section. After clicking Enter, I'm gonna make scale 3, Y offset -300. Under Transition, I'm gonna select Physics, make stiffness 182, damping 9, and delay. Considering the biggest delay, we use this 0.4 so far for the cards. We want this button animation to happen after them. Let's check our completed animation. When we click View Services, we can see our cards taking their places, but I'm not sure if I like the Explore My Work button animation. Let's check its settings and see what's wrong with it. Yes, I guess we need to make its mass 0.4. Let's check again. Our cards taken their places with a nice stagger effect, and action button follows them, right? Adding animations like these are a great way of improving the experience and design, right? One thing to consider though, let's actually select the button and check its settings again. Since I created this file for demonstration, I kept replace setting here as yes. In a real world design, it can be annoying for the users to see this type of animations every time they are browsing the layout. So at least for animations like these, it is better to switch replay to no. And that concludes our tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.